What is up, y'all? Welcome to Game Day with Heavy Cardboard, where we teach, play, and discuss medium and heavy strategy board games, war games, 18xx. And today, we are really excited, and I'll get into why, to bring y'all Irish Gauge, designed by the Tom Russell and published by Capstone Games, originally published by Winsome Games. So welcome, everybody joining us live around the world, as well as after the fact. I'm your host, Edward Euler. Y'all know my partner and friends.
Jess.
Ariel.
Greg.
All right, so before we get started, big shout out to our 738 patrons. Thank you to all of you who help make this possible and honestly allow us to bring this to you, and honestly, so I can live my dream. So thank you to all of our patrons. If you want to support the show, like and subscribe down below, or go to pledgehc.com. Support the show and join the herd there. That said, why am I so excited about this? Because I don't have a copy of Irish Gauge, and it's impossible to get because it's a Winsome. So that's number one. Number two, it's coming back. So I get a copy, which means y'all are going to be able to get a copy here eventually. That said, everything that you guys are going to see here is very much prototype art, prototype components, the whole 9 yards. Literally, Ian O'Toole put together this map. It is not final. He did that for Clay at Capstone Games to give us at Gamma Trade Show, which we got back 3 hours ago from in Reno, so that we could stream this for you guys today on St. Patty's Day, y'all. I mean, it kind of made sense. Plus, Ian O'Toole is Irish, so it all kind of tied together. And it's Irish, you get it, right? Right. All right. So this is one of my top 50 games of all time, one of two Winsome games that are on there, and as I said, now coming from Capstone Games. I should also point out, even though you saw it in the video, this stream is sponsored by Capstone Games, so thanks to Clay and Ian and everybody associated over there with sponsoring the stream and also providing us with the prototype. So again, it is a prototype. There are still some things that are going to adjust here or there, so keep that in mind. That said, it's a Winsome game. Here's the rules. There and there. So it's going to be an abbreviated teach today because there's just not a lot there. Mechanically, depth-wise, there's quite a bit. Jess and I have both played the game. These two yahoos over here have not. But it's a Winsome game. They're going to pick it up. And we'll be able to show it off pretty well. So, y'all ready?
Yes.
Yep. Yes.
Y'all ready? Let's go ahead, get to it. I'm actually going to bring the chat and everything down so you guys can focus. Abbreviated teach, I get, but nonetheless, I want to go ahead and let you guys focus on the teach. So, welcome to Irish Gauge. The setup, I'm not going to really go over a whole lot. What you need to know is there are a number of shares in each of the 5 companies up there. We are going to be investors in these companies. We're going to be laying track for these companies out here on the map and hopefully paying dividends. Well, we will be paying dividends to then increase our own portfolios so that whoever has the most money at the end of the game wins. That's kind of the premise of it, all right? So what are you guys looking at here? Well, at the very top, you're going to notice 5 containers of cubes. Those are the actual track that we're going to be laying out. We have an example set up here for the yellow company, which the yellow company is the Cork, Brandon, and South Coast Railway. Down below that, you're going to see a number of shares in each company. I say a number of shares because the companies range from 2 shares up to 4 shares apiece. So the yellow company has 3 shares, 4 for the purple, 2 for the orange, 4 for the blue, and 3 for the red. The difference in those does absolutely matter. Then we have the main map here, which is separated, as you can see, into hexes. There are essentially three different types of hexes. We have rural hexes, or plains hexes. All right. Then we have rough terrain, call it mountains or bogs or whatever you want to call it, but rough terrain, which are the darker interior ones. And then we have towns or cities or major cities. Towns don't have the large special interest cubes, so nothing in it like that. Cities have a special interest cube of either white, black, or pink, and major cities are the 3 cities outlined in red, okay? We have, when we draw dividends, we have where we're going to be placing those drawn dividend cubes out here, or special interest cubes. We have payout chart down here at the bottom and another kind of dividends per share. But again, none of this is final, so keep that in mind. We're playing with poker chips because, yeah. And we have a cup full, as you can see, of dividends cubes or special interest cubes there. And we have one track or one cube of each company. And we have 19 of each up in those containers up there for the different companies, or if they're out here as an example, as well as some others for other examples. So that's what you guys are looking at. Now, how do you play the game? Well, the game goes until we run out of special interest cubes. We're going to be placing special interest cubes, as you can see in the starting hexes, out here on the board in some of these cities, as well as drawing them when we call for dividends. When we draw the last dividends cube, or the last special interest cube, we finish that turn and the game ends. We then count up our cash on hand. We cash in the face value of our shares. Whoever has the most money wins. All right, so what can you do on your turn? Well, in clockwise order, starting with whoever is first player, you always have 4 options on your turn. The first option is auction a share. Well, what does that look like? Well, if you're familiar with auctions that go around the table, this will be very familiar to you. You choose any of the top of the 5 companies and say, hey, I'm going to auction off that share. We'll put it out here somewhere on the board so you guys can see it. And the starting bid is the large number. Now, Ariel, if you'll grab that top one off, you'll notice that the second share, the large number, then becomes the 12. And the one below that then would be the 17. That is the face value of that share. That is also the minimum bid. If you choose to put a share up for auction, you must have that cash on hand. There are no loans in this game. Go around clockwise around the board. If you pass, you're out. Otherwise, highest bidder pays it to the bank, takes the share. Pretty simple. That's auctioning a share. Obviously, if that company is sold out, you cannot auction off any more shares of that company. Any questions about auctioning a share? All right, cool. Next, placing railway track. Well, let me draw your attention to the chart up here. The chart there shows the terrain cost. Now, whenever you say you're going to lay track or build railway or lay track for a company, however you want to word that, you get 3 points of track building available. What do the 3 points of track associate to? Well, right here, this chart. In these rural hexes, you're allowed to place cubes as such. If for yellow, it must always lead back to its home hex. So I could build out this way if I wanted, etc., something like here. And then I could build out this way, however I want to do that, right? But you'll notice you only have 3 points of track. Well, to lay in one of these is cost of one of those build points. So 1, 2, and 3, and yellow's done. So if I did that on my turn, that's it. The catch here is you must be an investor of that company. You must be a shareholder to lay track in that company. When you say you're going to lay track, you cannot split it between companies that you are shareholders. 1 point for this company and maybe 1 point or 2 points for purple, something like that. You cannot. It's all or nothing with one company that you are invested in. Okay? So that is for regular hexes. For difficult terrain, so if I wanted to build up here, for whatever reason, you'll notice that costs 2 of my build points. So I could build something like that, and I'm done because that's 3 build points. Easy enough. You'll notice towns, cities, and major cities all cost 1. All right, so let's say I had previously done something along the lines of that on a previous turn. I then could build 1, 2, and if you'll hand me one more, 3, easy enough for another turn. So now I've branched into more cities. Easy enough. However, you'll notice that there is an occupied column as well. So if purple then wanted to lay some track, purple, if they wanted to lay into this occupied rural hex, you'll notice that that will cost 1.5. Uh-oh, we're getting into fractions and decimals now. Well, pretty simple, 1.5. That'd be 3 total. Done. So it doesn't go as far. However, if yellow, for whatever reason, chose to do this because they were tired and hadn't slept, then if purple wanted to do this, they cannot. You'll notice the not available. Why? Difficult hexes are difficult, and only one company can do that. So in other words, maybe purple does something like that would be 1. That would be 2. They would love to be able to lay that there, but that would be 3.5. They cannot, so instead they come there, problem solved. Whereas if they chose to do something like that, maybe on a later turn, they were building other track and they later chose to come up here, well, that would cost them 1.5. Same with going into a city or a town or a major city. Any questions on laying track? Pretty self-explanatory, I think, past that.
Yep.
Yeah? All right. Your third option is placing a special interest cube. How does that work? Well, we literally are going to have something along the lines of this out here. You'll notice that the special interests come in 3 different colors. Neapolitan, chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry, all right? To be able to place a special interest cube, you must be a shareholder of a company that is in that town. So in other words, nobody can place here in Castlebar because there is no company already there that is laid track. If I am not a yellow stockholder, I cannot place a special interest cube in New Ross. But let's say I am. So what color do I want to choose? Well, I look at all these. This is open information. I look at what, I say, there's a lot of pink in there. So you know what? We're going to choose pink and go there. I could easily choose white or black as well. And when you place it there, done. That is your entire turn, placing one special interest cube. You might be asking yourself, why would I want to place a special interest cube? Well, glad you asked, because that is our fourth option. If somebody calls for dividends, we then put all of them in here. We give them a shake. You guys at home can see it. We cannot. We are then going to draw out 3 cubes from in here at random. 1, 2, and drum roll. Awesome. Glad you did that. Thank you. 1, 2, and 3. That is drawing for dividends for the payouts. So how does this work? Dividends are going to be paid out one time and one time only every time somebody calls for dividends. I don't care that there are 2 white special interest cubes drawn. It's still only going to pay out one time. So how do payouts work? Well, we take a look at this. Actually looking at this, a city or major city whose special interest cube was drawn will pay out $4 for each of those hexes. Each town that has that company in it will pay out 2. So let me give some examples, and let's take a look here. Actually, this is a really good example for yellow and purple. Every company will pay dividends starting left to right. So we start with yellow. White and black special interests were drawn. Well, you'll notice yellow is not in any white special interest cities, correct?
Correct.
All right, we have black and we have pink. Well, $4 for each of the black hexes. So yellow is paying 4, 8, 0, because there was no pink drawn, 0, because there was no pink drawn, 2, because it's a town. So it'd be $4, 8, $10 per share. If I am the only shareholder of yellow, I get $10. If there are 2 shares out, divide by 2, $5 a piece. If there are 3, we then look at the little handy dandy chart, 3 here at $4, so it rounds up $4 a piece from the bank, paid to all shareholders. Then we would move on to purple. Purple here, there is a black cube, so that'd be 4, and they're not anywhere else. $4 total divided by the shareholders. Then we would finish that all the way through. That's calling for dividends. Pretty simple. Then after we've done so, we'll go and pour these back out so everybody can see what is left. And then whenever somebody calls for dividends again, we'll throw them back in there, draw. The game ends when all of the special interest cubes have been drawn and are out here on the board either through paying of dividends or placing into towns to create cities. Whoever has the biggest portfolio wins. And a reminder what that is, cash on hand. So when you're bidding, when you're in the auction, you're bidding for points essentially. but also show those aerial again. The face value of those companies or of those shares is how much you're going to cash those in for, 7, 12, or 17 respectively. So if you buy the third share, yes, you're getting $17, whereas the person who bought the first share would only cash theirs in for $7, even though you will have gotten dividends throughout the game, yada, yada, yada. And that, folks, is how you play Irish Gauge. Any questions? Good. All right. Anything in the peanut gallery?
These black cubes are hard to see over here on the map, but I don't.
The good news is they're not hard to see on the board.
It's true.
So over here, so you know what we can do?
After we do the dividends, we can
we can put the
Yeah,
black
put 'em on
ones
the
over
lighter.
there.
Yeah.
There you go. Something like that. Okay, that worked? I'll go ahead and bring the chat up and the cameras, and we'll get started. Place your over-unders and place your bets, y'all. And if you guys can help me reset the board.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome back, y'all. Oh, yeah. These need to go back
And
up.
I think by the nature of the way the game's played, it's possible for the last drawn dividends to be less than 3.
Correct, it can. In fact, likely will be. So there should be 8 of these bad boys out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And one of
The
each.
starting cities are as you see them. Those are not random. So you at the beginning, excuse me, I have a cold, so bear with me. Places like Kilkenny, you'll notice have a black space underneath. These are starting
Cities.
Thank you. Starting cities that were randomly drawn. So it just so happened that these two ended up black, black, pink, white, etc. Oh, one thing I did not mention, the major cities. If a company, the moment it connects all 3, Galway girl, Ed Sheeran, all right, Dublin, and Belfast. If one company connects all 3, then they immediately pay a $12 dividend divided by the shareholders for whatever that company is. It's a cool little bonus to expedite that little path. Any questions? No?
Nope.
All right. Paul, backing Age's theme. Now I want this too. Damn you, heavy cardboard. Well, that's not quite going up on the board, Paul, and you're welcome. All right. All right, we need to Schwazi when you're done with that tea.
Yep.
The game starts. We auction off one of every share going left to right, and Schwazi will determine who starts the auction, and we go from there, y'all. All right.
Jeez.
That was loud. All right, here we
I'm never
go.
used to how loud it is.
Purple.
Nope. J-Rex.
Green.
All right,
less.
so let me have a share of the yellow. And let's see. So we don't want to put it out there. How about we'll put the auction, what's up for auction. You know what? Why don't we, I'm overthinking this. That's what's up for auction. J-Rex, you
right up at
begin.
the top.
Here we go.
All right, so minimum
Hey, Ian.
bid 7. And it's down here.
Right. So the company starts down here in Cork,
It is.
Yeah.
famous for its laminate. Instead of Cork.
Start at 8.
Oh, people are saying no one's wearing green, but Jess
I'm
is.
wearing green.
It just doesn't show up very green on the.
Yes, it's
Yes,
green.
but
I
it is
swear. And
green.
your vest is green
Yes.
as well as your hat.
Yeah. I wanted to make
Not
sure I was
wearing
covered.
green.
No,
But I'm wearing gold for.
green and gold.
Is that-
You're welcome.
Schwazi is the name of the app.
Yes.
There you go. Thank you. All right.
All right,
cool.
so I
All
said
right.
8.
All right. Starting bid's 8. So you'll notice starting bids 7,
Yeah.
5, 8, 4, and 6. Also look where they start. Mm-hmm. Okay.
You don't want that.
I will pass.
And also the other thing that I want to point out, you'll notice that we start with the same amount of special interest cubes, but there are 2 black on the board. I'm sorry, 3 black on the board, 3 white, and only 2 pink. So the
Yep.
odds are better that pink gets drawn. So odds are that pink will have more dividends, in theory, paid. However, if you draw 2 pink, well, that's unfortunate. All right. Oh, hey, Clay.
Oh, did you say pass?
I said pass, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed that.
We haven't slept yet. We just got in at 9 a.m. from Reno.
They
so
haven't slept yet.
a little frenetic.
Gives me a fighting chance.
I'm gonna pass as well. I think I'm gonna hold out
Wow.
for bigger.
You said 8, huh?
Yeah.
Um,
I don't want to give.
I'll
it
go
to
9.
Straight, but yeah.
I don't want to let you have it for 9, though.
do or
I don't, and they passed.
Yeah, so it's a.
Oh, hey, Efka, what's up?
All right, pass.
All right,
No.
$9. So 9 to the bank. I'll take the share, please. Thank you. Earthquake, sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
We could have turned the board sideways to zoom in a little bit, but we thought having it right way up made more sense, so that's what we did. So the winner of that auction then begins the
Yes.
auction for the second one.
Oh, he makes
What?
a good point. They're having trouble seeing if it's a blank space or a white cube, so I think angling.
Blank space or... Oh, shoot. Okay.
But I think angling them, does that help? Nope.
Okay. Didn't think about that. I apologize. So
We'll think on that as well.
Yeah, I'll think. I'll go ahead and start the auction at
Well, for now, they're all the major cities, so we know they have.
there, and I will figure that out for right now. Okay.
Oh, is an easy solution.
Put it down. Maybe if that helps a little.
You know what?
Oh,
Here.
angling. They said angling helped.
Here.
So
There we
Oh,
go.
angling does help? Okay.
There we go. How's that? That work out? So the red cities to start. I'm gonna start the auction at 7 for the purple. So purple, and that is Waterford, Limerick, and Western Railway. I love the inventive names, i.e. the city names.
yeah. 8.
I'll pass.
9.
I'll go 10. Here's the reason why.
Yeah, they're right next to each
Yeah, right
Purple?
next to each other.
And these cities right here, real juicy, and I don't mind those two playing nice with each other, being the investor of that.
Exactly. You
So
cannot
I'm
block
okay with
each
that.
other.
I will bid 10. Okay, cool. Thanks, Ian. Yeah, like I said, it's a prototype, guys.
That is smart to mark the starting companies.
Do the cubes need to be in the space?
Yes.
They do. I mean, we need to know what is delivering there. So
Right.
10.
That is my final bid, in fact.
Yeah, that is it for you. Do I want to let you have that or no? I'll pass. It's up to you.
You're not letting me. I've earned
You're
it.
passing too.
Yeah, you
All right.
earned it. Because
You earned it.
There we go.
that's all Edward's going to be betting for the rest of the round at least.
There we go. I elected not. So we're going to put Belfast and County Down Railway
Yes.
up, and I elect to not take part in this auction.
There was something I saw in the auction. Does that count for the first one? If everyone passes, the person who starts the auction...
Yeah, but the opening bid still has to be the minimum, so technically I pass. But yes, if we all passed, then yes, I would get it for free. Not gonna happen. Go ahead.
Yeah.
There once was a
interesting.
train from Nantucket.
Well done. I know that story.
Oh,
Where do I want to start for that?
I would suggest 8 or
10.
higher. Checks out.
11.
12. Yeah, no.
Only pre-order. This is not going to be on Kickstarter. Well, I'll let Clay answer it, but he's going to do his like P500 equivalent type thingy. Current bid's 12.
13.
I'll pass again.
You're going to let her get it for 13?
No, 14.
Okay.
In fact, I was hoping he'd pass so that I could.
That worked out. It's the color of your shirt, Ariel. What are you doing?
I know.
Seth, it's like that,
that's
but we're
terrible.
doing this so you guys can see it. The end.
15.
Wow.
I know. It's weird with 4 players.
Ah.
Do it. You want it.
Well, then I'm out for the rest of
I
the
know.
round.
So am I.
Yeah, I'd
Right,
rather,
that's-
I'd rather you be out and I go
There
for
you
the blue
go.
and
Do
red.
it.
So 14 for you. Seems good.
Was I 14?
right?
15.
15. I was at 14.
You
All
were
right. Well, no, she's not necessarily out for the rest of the round because
She can
we have the
start.
With
Great Southern and
two
Western Railway. If you'll put that out, please. You have your own
Thank you.
cash. Up.
Now that I'm closer. Ooh,
There we go.
We'll say 5.
6.
7.
Pass.
Good choice.
How do you say it? I elect.
Yeah, I elect to not take part in this
Yeah.
auction any further. Not that I can't, because that's giving away information.
8.
9.
Pass.
Nice.
I feel like I'm being too passive so far.
Get him, Murray.
Well, in
Get him.
theory, you do want shares to start. There you go, perfect. There you go.
Or at least to
And-
bid him up so he can't get
All right,
you on the next
so
one.
we have the middling Great
You
Western.
should get one. You should.
You should be able to get this. I'm going to start at 6, just to be safe.
I pass.
I pass.
7.
8,
9.
10.
Yours for
11. Yep.
low price. There we
See?
go.
There you go.
All right.
I was going
so,
to not make you bid. I should have just started it.
So,
The highest you could do. There was nothing else happening. It was fun though, the back and forth.
okay, so the winner of the yellow share actually is the first player to start the game, i.e. moi. So, here we go. All right. Put that there. There we go. So, I have 4 options. Auction a share, place a railway or lay track, place a special interest, or call for dividends. Well, we're going to go ahead and lay track. So, because Tom is a sick individual, I can't go 1, 2, 3 because of that. Can't go 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna go ahead and let me get 3 purple. We're gonna lay track.
Go.
Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Done. JRX.
Lay track. 3 orange. 1, 2, 3.
I'm sorry, where was that?
Monahan.
1. Below.
2, 3.
Yeah.
There we go. All right.
Alright, I'll do the same. I'll come up this way.
Sorry, Cole.
Interesting. Not what I expected. Then
You have to pronounce it though.
Uh-oh. Drogada?
That's probably better than I could have done, so go with it.
I want
Okay.
Ian to just write it in there.
Yeah,
And be
like
like, no, it's
phonetically.
pronounced
Yeah. I
couldn't-
Drogada. No, not phonetically, so that we're all like,
Oh.
right.
I'm going to move down to Wicklow.
All right, so 1.5 and 1. That's 2.5.
No, but 2 and 3.
Sorry?
It's 2
2.
and a 1.
You're right, 2, not 1.5. I apologize. Let me get 3 more purple. I'm going to lay track.
Are you? Shocking.
1, 2, 3. Waterford, New Ross, not to be confused with the old Ross, and Kilkenny. Go ahead.
Laying track. Monahan, Drogada, did we say? And,
Hey,
I
Clay.
can't because the red's on there.
Happy
You're a
birthday.
jerk, Ariel.
But you can get started.
I can. I'm going to have to go around.
Or you could start coming up this way.
Oh, no, I can't. I can go on this one.
This is a legit, that is a
But
regular
you
hex.
won't be able to land in the city.
You're right. So go there so that I can get started, as you said. That's 2.
You have 1 more
Yeah,
point.
I'll go here.
JRX Center. Tiny arms.
Tiny arms.
All right, Ariel.
Alrighty.
Aiden, surprisingly correct pronunciation. Well
Oh,
done.
nice.
Nice.
I was not expecting that.
Nor was I.
Neither were they, apparently.
Alright, I'll lay track 2. I feel like I'm already off on the wrong foot in this one.
No,
No,
you're
no,
doing
no.
okay. You're really not. You're fine.
I anticipated you going down because I don't know why.
It makes sense, because then I'd be the only person in those,
Well-
that tile that you know have.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
or
Well, the
less.
other thing to think of, remember that the extra $12 dividend for connecting those 3 cities.
There are a lot of
Yeah.
options.
Old Ross, New Ross, Clay Ross.
Right.
Yeah, happy birthday to your son, Clay.
I'm going to do 1 and then 2.5.
Okay.
And I'm going to get in while the getting's good.
Yep.
I like to bid it for 10. Thank you.
Oh,
Yep.
no.
Nobody else can outbid him, so well done.
Smart.
You suck a lot because that just cut that.
I wanted to wait to
In
see
half.
which one you build first, purple or yellow. Yeah. Oh, wait, I couldn't build yellow.
You couldn't be, that's 12. Yeah.
I screwed up. See, I should have built yellow.
Yellow, and
Yep.
it would have kept
Yep.
him out. But
Mistakes were made.
hey, we can't let you run away with it.
I mean, we could.
I thought we were going to, but then I saw what you were going to do, and I was like, okay, at least there's a balance.
Motorcycle. Okay.
Watermelon. Random words.
Let me go ahead and get 3 yellow, please. Golly, that hurt. That took the wind out of my sails. I think, let me double check. Yeah, done.
And I'm going to go here 2-1.
Wow, no one's calling for dividends.
I mean, we
Wasn't
can,
connected really well yet.
I'm going to take
Get there.
advantage of that while I'm
Yeah.
still the only person with money, and I will take this blue share for 9.
But, yep.
That is what you do.
I'm okay with that.
All right. Why is yellow 12? Because it's the second share? Loaded toad?
They do go up in minimum value.
Yep. Are the red and orange cubes easier to tell apart? They're clear as day here. Yeah,
Yes. Oh, yeah, they are.
There you go.
Let's keep this down here just to drop in there.
So I want in on the pink. Yeah. So that's 1, 2, 3.
All right. Dividends. So
All right.
throw all the cubes in. Oh, wait. I lied. Yellow's not done. Sorry, not doing that. Just kidding. Give me 2.
I was okay with it.
Yeah, my bad. So yellow is going here into Limerick. Hickory dickory dock. So that is 1.5. That'll be 2.5. Done.
That's too good now.
Go and call for dividends now.
I know you'd like that, wouldn't you? I think
If the
I'm gonna
lights
let
go out,
somebody
I feel
else do
Greg's
that.
hat will be ample substitute. We actually tested it and that checked out. Jimmy. Well done.
All right, so that's 1.5.
Don't think anyone can pronounce the port
And that's 1.5.
city.
Which one's the port?
Yeah, it's not on here, so you're right. I can't. Because I don't have to. Aiden.
Because I don't know. I'm going to go here and here. Can you
For
go to here?
orange?
Orange, please. Yes,
Alright.
with the only one.
This is so unlike any other game I've ever played of Irish Gauge. The fact that nobody has called for dividends.
You say that every time you play.
Well, then that's a good thing, right?
All right, I'm not going to call for dividends either. I'm going to
You might want
do
to put
special
something in there.
interests.
Yep. And remember, you have to be a shareholder of a company that is in that city or in that town to be able to create, have it build into a city.
Which makes me very excited. Well, you could do blue, but don't.
Could do blue.
Don't.
Hey, if you guys are enjoying this,
yeah.
don't
Come
forget
on.
to like and subscribe down below.
I only have one.
Appreciate it.
Actually, I
I'm
wouldn't.
no
I wouldn't do
risk
blue
to
because if blue pays out, I mean, those are definitely going to be worth. Those are definitely going to.
No, you're right. So red's better for me to pay out because I'm the only red shareholder.
Yes.
So I'll go up here. The pink.
Yes.
All right.
Hoping you.
All right, Greg.
And I'm going to go into here.
All right, dividends. Now I will.
Sure. Happy with that too.
So all I care about is drawing a black cube, honestly.
I hope you don't draw black.
I do. I mean, I'm
Once you
fine
draw
with no
th-
black.
I'd like
I
to.
would-
I
but
just
black
want
would
one
be
black.
okay.
I just want one black. That's it.
I'm on team.
Okay.
Okay, that works out. That's not horrible for me.
I think everybody likes that.
Yeah.
There you go. My job here is done.
I'm okay with
I would
this
like
too.
to stop now. Alas. Oh, that worked out. All right.
Not the best.
Go and put the black over on.
You got
Or actually just move them all up right there. There we go. Cool. All right, so we go for shares. So for the first time, because we were supposed to be tracking this, and I told everybody before the stream, everyone's
We
done
have
an excellent
failed.
job
Understood.
of tracking that. So thank you. So we'll start with the yellow. Start on the left. So wait. So this, and this city do not count.
Yes.
Okay. So we have black for yellow, which is 4. Black for yellow for 4, and a town, which is 2. A total of $10. $10 total in dividends. And oh, hey, look at that. I'm the only shareholder. I'll take my $10. Thank you very much. By the way, 10. All right. So then we go over to purple, black, and pink. So awesome. So we have 4, 8, 12, $14. Two shares, $7 a piece.
Thank you very much.
And I'll take my 7. Thank you. All right. So really, that's all we need to worry about.
Up there.
The
Orange.
No, I don't
What do you
care.
mean? Oh, jeez.
No. All right. So orange. All right. So again, we are not counting white cities
Yes,
because
but
of
do you want it
dividends.
marked on here?
Yes.
It's 4, 8, 12, and 2.
It
So
would be 4,
It
8,
would be 14.
12, and 2. It would be max of 14.
Yes.
However, minus the 4
4.
there, so
Brings
it's going to
it
be
to
10
10
per share,
One
so
share.
$10
$10.
for JREX. Blue has 2 shareholders. The max would be 4, 6, 8, 12, correct?
That's 4.
Yeah.
So 12 for blue, but minus 4, so it's 8, $4 a share. Excuse me. And Rojo, because we're in Ireland, so Spanish makes sense. Rojo, that would be 2, 6, 10. However, no white, so it's only $6 a share. Boom.
All right.
There we go. Blue share is, they're saying, is 14. Hold on. 4, 8. Did I miss something?
No.
4, 8, 10, 12.
It's like 12.
No, these don't have anything. These are towns because they don't
Hold on.
have anything, right?
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, no. He's asking if this card is 14.
Sorry. All right,
Yes.
cool. We're good. All right.
It's
So
14.
we have now paid out dividends. That was my turn. I call for dividends. Shayrex, you're up.
That
There
was
you go.
your turn. I did not hate your turn.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, now if you guys go for shares, now we're all in the running.
I know.
It's easy for me
Yeah,
to
yeah, no
visualize
worries. Yep.
fewer.
We're not
Hey,
all
Rolf,
running.
what's
No,
up?
I don't
Designer
remember.
of
I can
Wildcatters
get past you
and
guys,
the upcoming
but
Coffee Traders.
What are you gonna do? There's a question.
Hi, Mira. Long time no see. Yeah, current shares are 12, 15, 13, 14, 11.
Yes. That is interesting. How can I? Sorry, I'm trying to. I hate that you have $3 more than me.
I don't.
Yeah, you do. You
No,
have
no,
15,
no, I
18.
don't hate it.
I do. Darn it.
For working on no sleep, feeling pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes
Cognizant
no
right
sleep is
now.
okay. Do I just go in there? So that's just occupied. So that'd be 1.5. You're
You're thinking about auctioning this
Yes,
share?
I am. I'm trying to decide what to do. I don't want there to be 3 of
I mean,
those.
using a quality coffee cup for the cup of randomness. There we go.
All right. Oh.
It's like you're coming up for air like a fish. Like,
It is, you know. I'll put up a yellow for 12.
All right.
and then go.
I have to pass, unfortunately.
Also have to pass.
Well, you could.
You choose to pass.
Oh, no,
Unless
no.
you-
I have to.
I know.
Gotcha.
Semantics.
He's just.
Wow. To defend my yellow, I would need to bid 13. And the question is, so JREX has $15. So the question is whether or not she actually wants this, but this is her turn.
It is my turn.
So if she
Whole
doesn't
turn.
win it, then
That's my turn.
I'll go 14.
I'll pass.
The good news is it's $12 at the end of the game. Mm-hmm. Alas,
That was really good for you.
all it did was defend my yellow. All right, Ariel, you're up.
All right, now I'm torn because I was the most cash strapped. I'm still pretty cash strapped.
Yeah, this is about an hour-long game. Without a teach
Wow.
and without it streaming, it's about an hour long. With 4 players, yeah. So this is, I mean, honestly, is a lunchtime game.
Mm-hmm.
But I refuse to call this filler.
Don't.
I mean, things don't have to be filler to be fast, or fast to be filler.
Correct. because I would go to a game day specifically to play Irish Gauge.
Yeah.
So
The fact
fair
that it
point.
plays
Right.
fast is
Right.
positive.
I'm gonna put a black up here.
All right. Now, remember, you can always choose the color. That's why they're out of the cube for laying a city or creating a city. Upgrading a town to a city. That'd be the right way to put that. Cool. Yeah, $30. He's saying pre-order price for Irish Gauge. Proper.
It's awesome.
That makes me happy.
Now I'm trying to determine if it's more important to put another special interest down or if it's more important to try to get to another.
Yeah, and there's the rub. There you go, right?
You have to figure that out.
Exactly.
What I do know is that more towns is better because it does give you more options and it's a flat 2 to your share price. Yeah, I'm going to do this and hope another pink gets pulled.
All right, so that was 1.5 and 1.5, huh?
Yep.
All right. Well, there's that. So taking a look at the cubes. So we're looking at 7 white, 5 black, and 5 pink.
It's most likely going to be white.
Yep. And Shannon. Done. Before we go any further, though, a moment, if we may. Oh, no. It froze. A moment. It'll get there. So hold on. Jess, go ahead. Take your turn until you see the screen change.
Okay. I'm going to put orange up for 13.
The last share of orange
I
goes
hate
up.
division. Division's terrible, which is 13.
Yeah.
All right. So here, real quick.
I should have
Hey.
called for dividends.
Probably. I was
Benjamin.
really hoping you wouldn't.
Cheers, Benjamin. All right.
Yay. Welcome, Benjamin.
Thank you very much. Appreciate the support, Benjamin. There we go. All right. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Coffee Traders too. It's sitting in a box right up there
Yep.
below Tsukuyumi. So, yep.
All right, it's my turn, right?
Yep.
Oh, you put that up for auction for 13. Alas,
Which
she's
is-
the only $1. Weird. So, honest question. I'm curious because it's
Why?
already done. Were you really wanting that, or were you
No,
wanting?
I
the
wanted.
yellow?
I wanted the orange. I just
You
had to figure out what you would go for.
Gotcha. All right. Oh, hey, Ben. Thank you very much. He's in chat. Awesome.
All right, I'm gonna lay track. 1, 2, 3.
We'll allow it. All right. Checks out. Greg.
I am going to call for dividends.
Dividends! All right. Yes, Skippin', I too would go
cool.
to a game day specifically to play Irish Gauge.
And not black.
Yay!
All right.
We're all right. Just him.
All right. Did anything get added here?
Yes.
They did.
Yeah.
So we are terrible. We
It's
should be
okay.
tracking
We
this,
can
so we
figure
have
it
to
out as we
recount
go.
it.
You really don't
So
have
we
to.
start with yellow.
Yeah.
4, 8, 12. $12 for me, please. There. Got it.
Oh,
No worries. There we go. Then we're going purple. Purple, we're looking at 4, 8, 12, 14. Mm-hmm. Yeah?
And
So
it's a 14.
there are 2 shares, so obviously $7 a piece. There you go. There and there. A moment. Good enough. I'll figure that out afterwards. Orange, all J-Rex. What are we looking at?
4, 8, 12. And we added one there, so 16.
Yep,
not
16,
16.
all for J-Rex. Obviously, this is rigged. Blue,
2.
2, 6, 10, 12, 14,
18.
18, and so $9 a piece.
all right.
I'm okay with that.
And red, we're looking at 4, 8, 12.
All to you.
That's it.
Nice. All right.
There we go. So now, a moment. 5, 10.
Okay.
There we go.
I feel strong about my position.
That was Greg. So, what do you have? You have 28. I have 23. Jess has 18, and Ariel's got some ungodly amount of money. All right.
Just 31.
31.
Great game. Card game.
Let me get 3 yellow track, please. I think. A moment. Yeah. Done. Jess? Oh, I saw that, Mohammed. Thank you. We just got back from Gamma, so I've
That's occupied.
be catching up with that
Yeah.
this week. So welcome. Thank
Can
you
grab
for
two
the
for me
support.
and do one here and one here.
Orange?
Yes. I'm all in. That's all I got. Here we go.
I just. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is all you got. Oh, my
That's all I
goodness.
got.
For some reason, I thought you had won another share for something else.
Nope.
Ariel?
The question is, do I want to auction now or later?
That is a question.
They could call for dividends though, so you might.
So now will I have the most money?
Right, you have the most
Yeah,
money.
I'll do red. For 11.
12.
All right. So red, this is current, right?
Mm-hmm.
No.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. 12.
Yeah.
Yep,
Oh,
it
yeah,
is.
it is.
It is, because haven't made it to
Nope.
Timur
Not
yet.
yet.
So you did 12.
Did Greg answer? Did you-
Yeah, it's me. 13. Yeah, by the way, the expansion for Teotihuacan is actually sitting upstairs.
Divided by 3. Dividends. Put more time.
Might I suggest you guys watch the stream on April 1st?
While I'm still
Rainer
in it,
from
I'll
Board and
do-
Dice will be here for that. Oh, yeah, good call. They can't see that. Hold on.
I'll do 15.
Oh,
There we go.
All right.
Okay.
16.
pass.
Pass. Current bid 16, J-Rex.
No, I could still get in this. I'm surprised it's not going from there. 16. Pass.
Okay. I'm the last one, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
16, right?
Yep.
You still got.
Yeah, he's still in.
Still in.
All right, Greg, that was your auction, right, Ariel?
That was me.
Yep.
All right, Greg?
Opening at 14. 15.
Fair.
$18.
Pass. It's okay.
So I choose to pass.
20 sounds like a good price to me.
So, thinking out loud here. If I let it go for 20, it's currently worth $6 per dividend, provided everything gets drawn, right? When in this case would be pink and white, no black needed. So 6, that would need to pay out 4 times to make his money back on that, right? Mm-hmm. As it is. Whereas I could let him have that for 20 and take that for 18, but that devalues it only by $1.
Yeah.
It is yours for 20, sir.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
What do you like to do?
And what would I like to do? So the 2 highest earners are now not sold out, but we could diminish blue quite a bit. Let me get 3 yellow track, please. One. 2. You know what? Check that. We're going to go 1, 2, 3.
Not where I wanted him to go.
I know. So making it offensive, because yes, that cost me $2, but it cost you guys. There's a board for that if y'all would like.
You are not a nice person. That really does cost me too, because I can't.
You can't go in there. At least Ariel could.
Wow, that's
It just makes it harder to expand out.
Yes, just
afterwards,
two,
but-
Toad. Yep.
And there's nowhere else I want to place that. Oh, you're such a jerk. Yeah, there's nowhere else to go.
Chisholm, put it the
What?
glory to Rome for you guys.
Yeah, no, you can glory to Rome that. That was mean. Glory to Rome. I mean, there's even stuff there you could have gotten. I
I'm-
should just.
I'm the only one not affected by it, so yeah, good on you.
Thank you very much. Oh, thank you. We hit the yellow. Good call. I'm glad somebody's on the ball.
You don't
Vince.
have
Thank
to do-
you.
I mean,
I
it's
don't
fine.
have to, but
You
it just
really
saves
don't.
a little bit of time.
That gives you 2, but I'm not going to get it for 2 turns. So, do I lay that?
Glory
How
to
close are
Erie.
you? I know.
Is that how you say Erie? All right. More coffee, Jess.
Right? I do need more coffee. I wish you hadn't seen that. I was so excited.
Hey, for as many things as I don't see on a stream, when I do get it on occasion. Oh, yeah.
It's going to take me so long to get further. You're at 20. Oh. I'm going to call for dividends just because I feel like.
Dividends!
Dividends!
All right. So, yeah. No black.
Yeah.
Good.
All right. So, starting with yellow. No. 4, $6. That's gross.
Yay.
That hurt.
And now purple.
And
Welcome
purple.
back.
No. So -8 from this.
No.
No. That was not
Purple's
purple.
not on there.
Purple's this way.
-4 for that. Sorry,
Or
$10.
8, 10. Yeah.
So 10 for purple is
Divided by
$5 a
2.
piece. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Orange. So no black.
No black. So that's 2 of
4,
them.
8, 12.
12. Yeah.
All Jess.
You got it.
Blue is divided by 3 now. So 4, 8, 10, 12, 14, 18. Yep,
Six a
pays
share.
it all. 6 a share.
I get 12.
And then red. So no black. So not that. So 4, 8, 8.
All right.
Cool.
Let's see what it is.
Aiden says, St. Patrick themed glory to Rome. May the cat eat you and the devil eat the cat. All right.
Oh, that's good.
I like that. All right. All right. So, J-Rex, that was you
Yes,
on that?
mine.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, we have a total of 10. So, we could call dividends 4 more times before the game ends as of right now. Appreciate the thumbs, y'all. Thank you very much.
I think I'm gonna go 1.5, 2.5, and then I'm done.
Oh, man.
So sad. Chagrin.
Just guaranteeing a payout.
Okay. We'll go ahead and take some yellow, please. I guess. Yeah. That worked. Yeah, we were doing it this way, right? So that's 1. Two, 3. Done. I was thinking about coming over to Killarney? Question mark? Did you hear the inflection? Like, I
Killarney?
think,
Maybe?
right?
Well, I'm 1 for 1, so I'm done pronouncing.
Right, no,
Yeah,
retire.
that's it, retire early.
100%.
That one looks
All
like
right,
that
so 6
is how you'd pronounce that.
I keep wanting to call it Kilcarney. I don't know why I want to put a K in there, but I'm going to assume that Ian spelled his homeland right. So, there you go.
Oh, that's L-I, not a U. My eyesight's not very good, if you couldn't tell.
So I want it loaded toad. The track is limited. I have 6 pieces left. So
Oh, for orange, that's
yeah,
true.
you should. That's why he's like, take the north. I don't have the unlimited track. I can't just go everywhere. So that was painful on multiple levels. I can do 1, 2 there.
I noticed that really quickly when I was like, oh, build for blue. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
let's just keep building. Oh, wait, I really can't
All
do
right,
that.
Michael confirms. Pronounced correctly.
Nice.
Well
Done.
done. Well done.
Build or just get into something else at this
Hey,
point.
Ryan, what's up? Ryan, designer of Pipeline. What's up, you?
That'll give me
Oh, hey.
4 more each
Pipeline.
time. That's worth it. All right, so I'm going to place here and here.
You said these 2 or those 2?
No,
No.
we're good.
Okay.
They're fine.
Yes, ma'am.
However you did it would work out. And I can't go in there. Is there anything else I want to build up to? No, and I don't want to waste that. Oh, no. That's it.
Done?
Yeah.
All right. Remember, it's up to 3 build points, so.
All right, so I'm going to go 1 and 2, 3.
Okay. And I forgot that I'm part of Team Purple.
Yeah, hi.
So 1.5. Can I split? Can I do 1 purple, 1 blue?
Nope.
Not.
Well, let's start making our way down that way. Making our way downtown.
All right.
Now I'm singing the song.
I do that on purpose.
Let me get 3 yellow, please. How many are left? 4?
There's 4
Ah.
So you better.
Tom, you're gross. I wanted to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That would be awesome, except no.
Except no.
Well, you could.
1,
there are
2,
2
I
moves.
could.
1,
No,
2,
No.
3, 4.
there is that. Or,
Just taking your time. Yeah.
right. Actually, that does work, right?
It does.
Because it's 6 and 1 half dozen the other. Go ahead. Make it so, number 1.
There you go.
There we go. Done.
And there's really nowhere else I can get to.
Purple
so-
should go up 4. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
And yellow should go up 2, right?
Yep.
Like that?
I think so. Go ahead. I'll math.
And
Just orange
blue
one
goes
in
up
here.
2. Oh, a single orange.
Yeah, there's no reason to place anymore.
So
I'm not
orange
getting
goes
anywhere.
up 2.
Yep.
Track's not worth points.
Okay.
No, track
No.
is not worth points.
He just, yeah, I know.
It could have been a legit question.
1.5, 3. So
Yeah.
I've watched enough Aegis Team
Red goes up
streams
4.
Yeah.
to hear that question. Hear
Okay.
that statement.
Dividends!
Purple goes up 2.
Red needs to go up 4, too.
Oh, did we put orange up to? I don't know.
All
We
right,
did.
well, I know I'm going to draw at least 1 black, so.
Wait. Oh, see, I'm glad I moved into.
12.
I mean, that was a no-brainer. I mean, obviously. I'm pulling it, right? Well, Neapolitan, everybody.
22. I don't know why it's.
I don't think red's right either. But
All right, well, here, yellow. 4, 8, 12, 16, 18, 20. Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, you're definitely not on the right one then.
Is
Okay, so that was 20.
Yep.
All right, so purple.
This is 18.
Purple is 2, 6, 10, 14, 16, 20.
Yep. So I'll
Okay.
take my 10.
Yep, 10 and 10. Orange. 2, 6, 10, 14, 18, 20. Checks out. 22.
22.
Where's
That's a
the
4.
other 2?
yeah, that's 4.
You just
Check
counted
that.
it
No,
as 2.
you're right. 22 for Jess. Here, take a 25.
Okay.
All right, blue.
Oh,
4, 8, 10, 14, 16, 20. Yep.
Right.
3 shares a piece. That's going to be $7 a piece.
All right.
So I take 14.
Yep. Hey, Felix. Yeah, happy St. Patty's Day, everybody. I think I said that earlier. I hope.
You did. You
Okay, red. We're looking at 4, 8, 12, 16, 18?
18, yeah.
Yep. All right. So we have a total of, what is that, 6 cubes left?
Mm-hmm.
And that was me calling for dividends, so there we go.
Okay, so this is so interesting. There's 2 of each left.
Yep. But if you put it out there,
Right.
it reduces the chance of
that
getting
it's
called.
gonna
Right,
get
exactly.
called. Like, I like the odds right now, and yet,
It'd be really mean if 2 people put out the last 2 of one color.
Oh, that's exactly some strategy
that is
that you could
that's,
do. Yeah.
what do you think I was thinking? Like, what hurts most? The people who need to be hurt.
I think everyone's pretty.
I know that you are.
Diverse.
You are. Yellow's not into pink very much.
They are not.
But
At
other
all,
than-
actually.
yeah.
I suggest putting a pink right here. That'd be great.
No, I like that you're not. That's why I was. Because I was like, no.
I know.
That's not a good plan. I don't want to give you pink. So the other 2 would be fine. What's red into? Everything. You're fine. Yeah, so it doesn't
did not
matter
know that,
either
Michael.
way.
Random Irish fact number 2. A lot of cities in Ireland start with kill, with 1 or 2 L's. Means church in Gaelic. Kilkenny,
Oh.
Killarney.
Oh.
I did not know that.
No.
It means like river in Dutch, though, or stream.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
I want black, but white's fine too.
Church makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, okay. So it doesn't really matter either way. I'm going to put that out.
All right. Here, get all of those in there. All right.
All right, so I have 1, 2.5, and I
You
got
pay
the
out
$12
12.
dividend.
Yes.
All right, so hold on. That's 4. Red goes up 4 there. And because red's now connected to all 3 of the major cities, $12. Between
Well
all
done.
shareholders, i.e. him.
Yes.
Okay.
Yikes.
Oh, nice. Felix just got a case of aloe drinks for $10.
Oh, they're so good.
They really are.
Wait, where Felix? Where is that $10? They're so good. I feel like it must be healthy too.
Starting at 15.
I mean,
15.
if you have any internal burns, it helps soothe those. So it's worth 15. So right now, plus dividend payments. $21.
I had just mathed out that 21 was my max. Now I do I want to go one more? It has all. It pays 20, but it's going to be divided by 3. So I have to pay 3 times. That's not going to happen.
Well, no. It's 15 plus 7 is 22.
Oh, right. It's the 15. Subtract
Right.
the 15. All right, 22.
I'll go 23.
Yeah, I'm going to pass.
Pass. Hey, fan, scroll up and read the chat. Go back a
no,
little.
It's not going to, because it's going to pay once divided by 3. Is there anywhere else it can get to? It has a lot of track.
Hey, Vince, why don't you copy what Clay said and just
Or-
and paste it over?
It
That'd
does
probably be easiest.
that divided by 3. It's 8.
Who's putting this up?
Pass.
Okay, great. All right.
So it's me.
Yep,
Yeah.
23.
I may regret that.
It's fine. It's not.
Yeah, I know.
Money is points.
Yeah.
Stocks are also money.
You know what?
Based on their face value.
Dividends.
Oh.
Oh.
Really? You don't trust me to do it for you?
the one that I really don't care about.
Yay!
Yay.
Well,
Yay! Oh, this is good. It doesn't. I mean, you're gonna pay their way, but
oh, that sucks so hard.
yes,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yay!
All right,
I couldn't
pink
see
and
it. I
white.
was like,
All right, so yellow. No, no. 4, 8, 12, 14, 15, 25.
Isn't it only 10?
It,
Did I count wrong?
double check my math.
Isn't it 4, 8, 10? Because it's black.
It is. So what? How much? So I owe $4, right?
Yeah.
There we go. Sorry about that. Yep. Double check my math. Absolutely.
So that was yellow.
Yep, that was yellow. So purple. Purple is now divided by 3. FYI. So 2. Yes. 6.
no.
10. 12. 16. 16.
Divided by 3 is 6 apiece.
$6 a piece. All right, that was purple. Orange. No. 4. 8. No. 12.
Mm-hmm.
That's it?
Yeah.
All right, $12. And blue.
4, 6, no. 10, 12, 16.
That looks right to me. 16.
well
Blue
done.
has 3 shares. 16. $6 a piece.
You get 12, correct?
Yep.
Yep.
And red. 4. No. 8. 12. No. 16.
16.
Well, he's not connected up to the top.
He's not. You're right.
But
Still
either
no.
way.
Either way, it was no.
You're right.
It's okay.
Wow, that did not work out.
No, that did not work out.
Not drawing that black hurt extraordinarily.
gosh.
So what's left in here?
2 cubes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
don't call it.
calling
If you
it's
call
over.
dividends, that's the end of the game.
It is. Okay. So white and black. Is there anything I can do?
If I own all 3 shares of a company whose route is worth 22, you'll receive 24. Yes, Vince, you would. Because the payout is per share.
Yep. It's easy when it's only 2.
Yeah.
So you can actually get more money than it's worth, depending on the right scenario.
We're in daylight time, right?
Dividend.
It's EDT now, right? Or
I
are
don't
we
think
the other way
I don't
around?
think it ever changes.
No, it does. It's EST or EDT. Trust me, as somebody who has to deal with it.
All the time.
Yeah, we are in.
I don't know which is which.
So those
Yeah,
are
I
really
forget.
good
I think
for
we're
you.
in daylight. I think.
No, we are because we sprung.
Okay. Yeah,
Spring
spring
forward, fall back. That's all I can remember.
I know, but I don't know what the
Yeah.
letters
No, I
are
know,
for
yeah.
each, right?
At all. So that's 20, supposedly. 4, 8. I'm counting up yellow. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. It is 20. Nope, 22. That should be 22, correct? Is that?
Okay, I believe you.
8, 12, 16,
See, I
22.
would like for you to call dividends because
No,
there's
I
no
don't.
pink for yellow.
No, it's really good for yellow. So,
Right.
that's going to pay out at 22. I'd rather divide that on you. So I'm going to put yellow up either way, the yellow stock. What is that? A third of that is 8. For 25.
Glory to Rome.
That was a nice, gentle one.
It was so soft.
We should put that on the box. Includes a unique rounding up mechanism for a train game. Usually it's, whatever's worse for you.
Yes, I know.
I'll go 26.
I know. It's on. Oh, is there 4 up? No, that's the third.
It'd be the third one. There's only 3 possible.
Thank you.
So it's that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said what?
26. So it's
Okay.
Oh, does that make any sense? Doesn't make any sense.
I did max bid.
Well, there's also the value of keeping it out of other people's hands. But
Yep.
$27.
Pass.
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 That's okay. I think that was
Glory does
warranted.
that count for?
Glory to Rome.
Was that another?
Glory to Rome.
All right.
To myself, though.
I know.
Sorry
I
about
was.
that, y'all. We try.
You
we
kept
try.
it out of Ariel's hands.
Well, did I, though?
All right, that was J-Rex. Ariel,
No,
you're
you
up.
didn't, but I don't know. I was trying to help you out.
I know.
Feel better about it, Greg. It's okay. I miscounted orange cubes and couldn't get to the 12, so there's that.
I'm gonna put this blue up.
How much?
Pay out a lot.
So that'll be the fourth share, assuming
But it's
blue is
only-
correct.
-8 from there.
2, 4.
The most it could possibly do is 4, 6, 10, 12.
Yep.
12, yeah.
So it's going to be 12
gonna
divided
be-
by 4 if
So
it comes out.
$3. So 21's the most anyone's going to put up on that. So
Maybe not. They might go a couple higher. Just
Oh,
he would do the same to me.
He would. In fact, I've seen it. In fact, he has. So yeah, checks
It wouldn't
out.
be fun
yeah.
if I didn't do it back.
Uh-huh.
couldn't even 20.
21.
You're helping him out now.
I pass.
I didn't know it was a co-op. Pass.
Oops.
Give him $1. It's fine. You can take it now. $2.22. You have the cash.
I do.
You're
Oh,
sitting on it.
I'll pass.
It's worth exactly.
That didn't work out. That worked out better than you thought.
Yes.
See?
But also-
I
Good.
just messed up.
By a dot. It's okay. It's 1 point.
We'll see.
So the tricky thing is, do I call for this last red, or do I screw over myself by placing one of those, or do I just call for dividends and end the game? And I think that's going to be the lever I'm pulling.
Dividends?
Dividends.
All right, let him draw his own cube.
Oh, yeah. Do you want me to do it? Make sure you get the right ones.
All right. Ooh, a white.
Oh, come on, black. Come on, black. Come
Maybe.
on.
Whoa.
All right, there we go.
All right.
All right, cool. So this will trigger the end of the game?
Yes.
All right. There you go. Yeah, right?
Oh, it's
There
off
you go.
camera.
No, can we
There we
spill
go.
it?
Oh,
It's spilled. There we go.
Yeah, there.
Yeah.
All right. So yellow.
Merch.
So no pink. So yellow's paying out 22. There are 3 shares, $8 a piece. I'll take 16.
And I will take 8.
So I'm curious. Just set this aside, separate from your own money, just so we can see who made the most on the last dividends. Just curious. Purple. Purple is not paying here. So 2, 10,
12.
12.
There should be a
And there are 3 shares, so $4 a piece.
Oh, yeah. I'll do
Yeah.
that.
Okay. Orange. 4, 8.
Should be
No.
20.
12, 16, 20.
Yep.
That was really good.
Keep that separate.
Oh, okay. Then I won't do what I was going to do.
There you go. All right. Blue. No. No. 2, 6, 8, 12. 12. And 4 shares, so $3 a piece. Yeah, that's simple math. My bad. Sorry. And red, so red. 4, 8,
No.
no. 12, 16.
20.
20.
Thank you. All right, so
There we go.
how much did you guys make? 21, 20, 20.
27.
All right,
Nice.
well, there you
Yeah,
go.
that's
That may have won him the
Yeah.
game. All right, so now we're not going to bother cashing all this out. So then just add up these numbers on your shares, the big numbers, plus your cash on hand.
I like easy math.
Me too. There you go. There. I got 124.
105.
believe 139.
Hold on a second. Arithmetic, not my strength.
I got
No.
you. Here. 27, 31, 49, 63.
63,
Hold on. 65, 70.
112.
No. 70. That's 95.
Oh, it's-
105. 107.
107.
What'd you get?
105.
139.
All right, Ariel.
Yeah.
Oh,
Takes it in.
Yeah.
There we go.
not expecting
So,
that.
I
all
was.
right. So there's Irish Gauge. Now, normally we don't do roundtable discussions on these games, but I'll be honest, this is a reprint, and it's in my top 50, so we're going to do a roundtable discussion because, hey, this just in, I love this game, so that's not news to anybody. So start with the newbies. Start with the champion.
Well, I won, so I like it.
See, a lot of times when I win games, though, like easily, not easily, you know what I'm saying, like the games I struggle
Yeah, that's
most
not a
on.
definitive. You can
Right.
win and still hate a game. So,
So what'd you think?
Oh, it was a lot of fun. It's my first Cube Rail game, so
Okay.
I was going in not knowing exactly what to expect.
Because you guys had read the rules. I
Yeah.
gave you the rules ahead of
right,
time,
that's
but
right.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe come back to me.
Okay.
It's a good time, though.
Okay, great.
I typically struggle with auction games because I don't know what things are worth.
Valuing. Yeah.
This is kind of not easy to figure out what it's worth, but towards the end, it becomes like, oh, well, simple math. It's either worth this or it's not. It's interesting. There's a lot of decision space to make, but it's a winsome game, so the rules aren't too bad to bear. I kind of see why you would go to a game day just for this.
How about you, J-Rex?
I really like this map.
Like the artwork or the layout of it?
The layout, how it plays out, the friendly dividends are nice. Yeah, no, it's really easy to see and play out. Like you said, auction games can be difficult to value, but everything's laid out here. So other than considering how that impacts other players and whether you should do that to bring them down a level, then. But yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's
for
really
me,
straightforward.
it's the reason I like this game is there is the randomness of the cube draw, right? Which obviously did not go in my favor, but I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I for the length of the game, it's an hour-long game. I'm good with that. And there's enough meaty decisions on, okay, do I build track to help myself, but does it also help another player? Do I do it offensively like what I did in the center of the map tonight, or, to be able to block you guys, make that cost a little bit more? When do I auction off shares, or when do I call for dividends? These are very much opaque decisions. These are not obvious. At any point, do I feel like I made the definitive right decision in this time? I don't know. On any single one of my decisions, you play the game, you get more experience with it. You can start to make judgment calls on. Yeah, okay, that felt like the right decision. Right now, even though I've played this game, I don't know, 8-10 times or so, I still feel like there's enough opacity in the decision-making process to where I don't know if I'm doing the right thing at the right time. And the timing is so important of this to where $1 or $2 one way or the other on an auction can make a huge difference in this game.
Right, but that randomness of how those dividends are coming out are always going to kind of be a leveler there. So you could have a lot of experience with this and be able to math really crazy well, and you could still draw all pinks.
True,
So-
100%. That is true. And I think that, I mean, best laid plans don't often survive contact with
You
the enemy.
illustrated that
With
when-
contact with the enemy, in this case being the cup of randomness.
Yes.
Right.
But yeah, for an hour-long game, for 2 pages of rules, it blows me away how folks can design stuff like this and come up with such an easy rule set. Makes really an interesting, compelling game.
Yes.
And I love the fact, so with Capstone, $30 or under $30.
Yeah.
Call it 30
So
bucks. Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they can do that cheap, mostly because they don't have to deal with retailer demands too.
Well, not just that, but component-wise, there's just not a lot here, right? It's some shares, it's some cubes, and a map.
Right.
Not to diminish, like Ian's part in the map,
Yeah.
in the graphic design right there. I'm saying there just isn't a lot of stuff physical stuff to this game.
Yeah, the build out on it is really low. But everything's here to play. I think somebody
Right.
asked that earlier. Do you need something else as a base? You don't.
No.
Everything's here.
No.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
I know we don't use paper money here, but
we did. We actually did. At Gamma,
When we played it the first time, we
Capstone
did, yeah.
brought Arkwright money. Horrible. Get rid of your paper money. Get poker chips.
But most players have poker chips,
Yeah, they do.
especially
Yeah,
players
for
of
sure.
train games. So there's that.
So coming back to you, I stalled as long as I could.
Yeah. Nah, I don't really have much to add, Edward. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right.
But you had
but
fun.
you enjoyed
I had a
it.
good
He
time.
said he
I
enjoyed
did.
it,
I did.
so-
I'd be curious to play it at 3 and see how different it
It
feels.
is very different, I feel like, between 3 and 4.
And it
Yeah.
plays 3 to 5. So no
Yeah.
2-player. I don't think there's a 2-player on this. So
place to 5. That is the count.
That would be really interesting.
yeah. So there you go. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
There was a question up about purple only paid 12. That is correct because it was only these and there's a, 12 is correct.
Yep. All right. Cool.
Fence. That's it.
All right. Well, there you go. That is Irish Gauge. So happy Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving? Really?
We're going to get turkey. Tofurkey.
To my defense, when I played cards last night at the Peppermill, right, when we were waiting for the
Yes.
plane
Yes.
to head to the airport, I did have a roast turkey dinner. It was basically
So it
Thanksgiving meal.
seemed
So it was so good.
And you have not slept since then.
There you
has been
go.
no
So
sleep.
go with that. Or
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
that it did have mashed potatoes, and potatoes are Irish. So yeah, hey, happy St.
Potatoes are
Patrick's Day.
Irish. Were they born to Irish? Never mind.
So if you guys liked it, don't forget like and subscribe down below. You want to support the show like Ben and a whole bunch of other folks, these 739 of y'all, head over to pledgehc.com. Support the show there. Really would appreciate it. Spread the word as well. Social media or online, or tell your friends about the show. It really helps. That said, we'll be back tomorrow with Age of Steam. Why not keep it with Ian O'Toole and train games? So there's that. Oh yeah, and Millennium Blades tomorrow night. So good stuff. As soon as we're done here, we're going to do the weekly look ahead, and then we have game day, and then eventually sleep, in theory. So again, thanks everybody for watching. I'm Edward.
I'm Jess.
Ariel.
Greg.
All right, you guys take care. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. Ian, Clay, good job. Thanks for hanging out as well. Take care, everybody.